Welcome to the Kenya School of Technology Studies, Food Production. Our topic is spaghetti bolognese. I'm still in Kivuli. You can see spaghetti bolognese there plated. It's a spaghetti in meat sauce, beef meat sauce. It's plated, and that is how it should appear for finished spaghetti bolognese, ready for eating. Our course objective is that at the end of the course, you'll be able to learn what spaghetti bolognese is, the types of spaghetti bolognese, the ingredients for spaghetti bolognese preparation, cooking, and serving. So we go to the introduction to spaghetti bolognese. The question is, what is spaghetti bolognese? Sometimes called as spaghetti alla bolognese, is a meal of Italian origin. The term embraces spaghetti in the style of bolognese. The main ingredients are spaghetti and meat. Bolognese is a meat cooked in a particular way to make a sauce for eating spaghetti. Types of spaghetti bolognese. You can make different types of spaghetti bolognese by using different types of meats or vegetables. Vegetable spaghetti is served where meats are not preferred, and that is very common for the vegetarians. The meat sauce is therefore used to accompany the spaghetti in the meal. Sauces are usually important for dry foods like spaghetti. Minced pork meat may be used, or both beef and pork are cooked together to make a meat sauce. Sometimes vegetable spaghetti bolognese may be preferred to the vegetarian. So it means that actually it can be beef and pork mixed together to make a type of spaghetti as it may be preferred. All where one does not take meats, he can take vegetables. The spaghetti can be made out of the vegetable ingredients only. An example is tomato spaghetti bolognese, which takes the form of this picture at the end of its finishing. Now let's look at the beef spaghetti bolognese preparation. In this case now, we confine ourselves to beef spaghetti as a meal. So how it is prepared, you need to have ingredients, and when you're making for 10 covers, you require specific ingredients. The ingredients are oil or butter, onion, garlic, minced beef, tomato puree. You make tomato puree by blending tomatoes to make some liquid, tomato liquid, which is the tomato puree. Demi-glace. Demi-glace is a sauce which is made by browning the bones, frying the bones, fresh bones, and then you add some mirepoix. Mirepoix is a mixture of some vegetables and herbs. In this case, for beef spaghetti bolognese, you require carrot, onion, and celery. That will make a good demi-glace for beef spaghetti bolognese. And then you require also marjoram or oregano. Marjoram or oregano is available in the shops. It's a herb. It's available in the shop, and when used for spaghetti, it gives very nice flavor. And then you require mushroom, fresh mushroom, which are also available in the supermarket. You need salt, meal pepper, as a white pepper for seasoning. And then you require the spaghetti. So the quantities for 10 covers, starting with the oil, you require 60 milliliters. You use oil. Oil tends to be cheaper than butter. You can use oil to avoid increased cost. And then you require 125 grams onion that you need to have chopped. You require 2 cloves garlic, 2 cloves of the garlic, 1 kilogram minced beef, 5 tablespoons tomato puree, 300 milliliters demi-glaze, a quarter teaspoon marjoram or oregano. Either is alright. You can use either, but you don't use both of them. 250 grams diced mushroom. Dicing is a method of cutting the mushroom in fine cubes. And then you require 2 grams salt. Salt actually in a very low quantity, because it is, if it is high, then you find the meal will not be good. And then you need meal pepper, 2 grams also, a little of it, which is like also like a pinch. And then 250 grams of spaghetti. When the ingredients are balanced in that form, you can get a successful beef spaghetti bolognese. So let's proceed with the method for spaghetti bolognese. First, you require to place oil or butter in the salteuse. Salteuse is a type of frying pan, which has sliding sides. We have the sauteur, which has some vertical sides, but for salteuse it is sliding, and it is nice for cooking spaghetti because spaghetti is soft. For those foods that are tough, you require the sauteur, but not salteuse. So you can see the picture of the type of pan that we are calling the salteuse there. And then add chopped onion and garlic, then cook for 4 to 5 minutes without coloring. Then add beef and color slightly. Add demi-glaze, then the tomato puree and the herbs, that's the marjoram or oregano, and then you simmer until tender. Simmering is a process of cooking a food within low heat. You can know when you are simmering by the food should be having some very slight bubbles as it cooks. So that heat will be sufficient for simmering. Simmering actually takes a long time and enables proper cooking without overcooking the outside before the inside of the food that you are cooking is ready. So the method of cooking you use for this one is you simmer. That is cooking in a low heat. And then add mushroom and simmer for 5 minutes. Correct seasoning. You taste to ensure that the salt and the pepper are in order. Meanwhile, cook spaghetti in a salty boiling water. You need the water. You need to boil the water and put some a little salt, and then that's the water you cook spaghetti once it boils. Allow to boil gently, stirring on occasion using a wooden spoon. Cook for 10 to 15 minutes or until ready. Once it is ready, drain well in a colander. As you can see in the picture, that now we are draining the spaghetti. As we are removing the water to separate it from water. And then return to a clean pan containing 10 grams of oil. Cook a bit and correct seasoning. Serve hot with a meat sauce in the center. As you can see in the picture, that the sauce and the meat is in the center of the spaghetti. Serve grated cheese separately. And that is the end of spaghetti bolognese lesson.